Okay, hello everybody. This is going to be a full 100% achievement walkthrough for Doctor Who The Lonely Assassins on Xbox One. It was originally a phone game in 2018 for iPhones and Android, published by the BBC. It's now on Xbox One as of the 12th of August 2021. There are bugs in this game and soft locks, but if you do exactly what I do, you will not accidentally trigger them. Also, there are 2 points of no return in this game. The first is where you must perform a action before you get killed. Otherwise, you will cut yourself off of the Happily Ever After achievements. There is also a point of no return where you will need to send evidence of the Doctor to Osgood, who you'll meet shortly, before a point of no return. I will tell you when the point of no return is for that as we play through. So, first thing we're going to go is go to settings, fast, subtitles on, and then we'll just back out of that. New game. There we go. So this thing here, you literally cannot break it. It is guaranteed to fail whatever one you do, so it doesn't matter what format you want to do. The timer will count down and Petronella will hack your phone. Well, it's not even your phone, but you'll find out shortly. Okay, so you would normally want to pick this up, but we are going to decline. And that will pop your first achievement, 15G. Well, that was rude. Right. So I actually am just going to show you the achievement list before we carry on. There's a few secret achievements. They are mostly story based, but yes, I will help you, don't you worry. Okay, so the first thing is we are just going to say, this sounds weird, but I'm not sure how either. You expecting me to pick up this phone? Again, a lot of the options don't matter, but some of them do, so just to be safe, pick what I pick each time. There we go, 90G, we've got a game. Accepted Osgood's request for help. So there are, if I recall correctly, 6 instances of the Doctor that we need to find and send them as evidence to Osgood throughout the game. It's either 4 or 6, but you'll get them all anyway as we play through, so don't worry about that. Okay, so find a picture of Lawrence, got it. There is a bug later on, right at the end of the game, where you need to see Osgood's message to be able to continue the game. If you don't, the game glitches and soft locks, so I will warn you of that when we get to that. The Happily Ever After achievement involves doing every single objective in the game, but we will get to that as you play through. So our first bit of evidence is we're going to click that bottom yellow thing at the bottom left and click that clue found. That'll be an achievement for first clue. We're going to click the bottom left, we're going to go back to Osgood, and we're going to, once the achievement disappears, we're going to say, I think I've got this picture. Going to upload the clue and press that. Now you will need to press the upload button, the upload text, for every item that you are going to send to Osgood. Okay, press the Y button. We are first going to go to the chats, which you will see is semi-glitched. Now we're going to scroll all the way to the top. No, we're already at the top. We're going to scroll down to the bottom, sorry, until we see a glitch thing. We're going to scan that because that's going to show as a clue. You can click all those. Don't worry, they're not pop-up things that are going to give you anything worse. So we're going to scan it again. There we go. Clue found, corrupted chat. We'll send that in a moment. Going to keep scrolling down. So hold down on the right stick, or it might be up if you're not an invert player.
I just got back and Dazza told me about Nats.
We're going to scan this voice call. That's going to give us an achievement, 15G, Mo's apology.
Obviously, I'll take care of all that.
And then we're going to back out of that. We're going to go see Sally Sparrow. For those who are fans of the older Doctor Who series, you're going to get that achievement, 15G, an old friend. So there's no clue in there. It is just literally for an achievement. Okay, so for this thing, we need to open that up and make a note of that order number. It is 5743320. There we go. And then we're going to see Kathy. Again, we don't need to do anything. It's just a case of completionist's sake. So you can read that if you like. It's not important. So we're going to ignore that. Right, we're going to go back out. And now we're going to go to the mail. Going to go to the bottom. Again, we're just going to scroll down. Don't need to read it properly. Okay, so we're going to see this. Now notice it was status ordered. And it was ordered on the 13th of February, so that is going to be 13/02/21. And what we're going to do is we're going to open this link here. We're going to put in the order ID, which was 5743320. And like all intelligent countries in the world, the date is written date, month, year, and that is going to be 13 slash, the slash will be put in automatically, /02/21, and the delivered status is what we want. So we're going to submit that. That is going to give us our clue. Make note also of the address, 71 Timber Street. That will be for later. So we're going to scan the party thing. Okay, so that's been done. Okay, so we're going to pull back from that. And we're going to... Oh, wrong button. We're going to see this last email, and we are going to scan this, as this is also a clue that we will need to send to Osgood. Okay. Now, we're going to have this call, 15G, and now we are going to get... we're going to let it play out. After this call, I believe you get a jump scare. So be warned. Yeah, there we go. There's a jump scare. We can end the call. So don't say I didn't warn you. Okay. Excuse me. Next, we are going to go to the browser. We're going to check the Sparrow and Nightingale webpage. It's going to take a while to load. And again, this is literally just for completionist's sake, because I believe you do need to watch or look at this page to be able to continue with the story. There's nothing you need on that page though, so we're now going to go into the unknown. We're going to read the Alabama Blue Box article, which is your first Doctor Who reference. You see there's the TARDIS there, just to the left. And when it comes up yellow, we're going to scan it. This will be the first clue that you send to Osgood in regards to the Doctor. Now, for the achievement to pop, you do need to actually send the clues to Osgood. You can't just find them. You do need to send them to her to have some of the unique text conversation, which is required for the achievement. Right, we have this clue here for the number station. We're going to scan this thing, and this time we're going to put not interested. And then we're going to scan again. Those who are familiar with looking at ASCII text images, you may be able to start seeing a little picture coming up here. Anyway, we're going to go down to the Drumlin's disappearances. We're going to click read now, wait for the page to load, and we're going to scroll down, and we are going to send this clue, or find this clue. There's nothing else to find in the browser at the moment anyway. So we're going to pull back, again, and we're going to go to Osgood. Now our first clue, we don't want to miss it, so we are going to hang on. We are going to click here, top left, so you can flick around, and then we're going to submit Alabama Blue Box. This will be your first Doctor Who appearance conversation. There we go. I suppose this isn't a medical doctor. I'm going to try and get everything in one playthrough. If I do miss something, my apologies, but I don't think I will as we play. I've gone through this lot twice now, so we shouldn't be having any issues. I will always try to warn you of jump scares and everything else. When you finish blathering on. Okay, so we are going to send basically all of these clues now. Once we've sent all of these clues, it's going to open up a lot more stuff for us to do. Again, make a note of that address, we will need it later. 71 Timber Street. We will need that later, but you will see where I put it in, so don't worry about that. I have just remembered something I do need to scan in the gallery, which I did miss, but it's irrelevant, so we'll scan that after we've sent these clues. There is one more thing that I do need to do that I did forget, but no matter. It's not going to affect the gameplay, it just means we're just going to need to go back to the gallery in a second. Okay, so she's going to unlock more stuff, like Mo's chat and everything else. We'll get an achievement. Naughty G, never run when you're scared. And while she does that, we're going to quickly go to the gallery. We're going to go to photos. No, I tell a lie, I didn't miss anything. This is partly where we are supposed to do it. Now, yeah, this is the thing I was thinking of, so I didn't miss anything. Going to scan that in. We're going to scan this, and now this is going to break the next image, by the way. So before we do that, I am just going to show you what this is image, and it's now going to break in a moment. Oh, hang on, press the wrong button. Go back to the gallery, Death Do Us Part, image number 5, scan, and then scan that. Be very careful. Okay, so that's now broken the following image, as you can see. So we're now going to scan it again. Clue found. There we go. Notice, by the way, that that is actually the background behind the phone. Like, it's on the phone desktop, you see? Anyway, chat. We're going to see Sally Sparrow again. Play it. There we go. So we're going to click play, and then we're going to scan that as a voice line clue. There we go. Scroll down till everything's been seen, and then we're going to go to Please Be Okay, Natasha. Once you've scrolled there, we're going to now scroll into Mr. Flint's thing. Going to Ela Townsend. We're going to scroll all the way to the bottom, and then once you've done that, we're going to go to the mail. We are going to open this link. This is going to be our second Doctor Who appearance, or Doctor appearance, I should say. We're going to click that, and then we're going to click over the TARDIS. There we go. That's going to be a clue. So that's going to be our second Doctor clue. We're then going to go down to this. We're going to open this link. There we go. Wait till it turns yellow, and then we're going to scan in. There we go. Sacred Circle clue. We're going to back out. We're going to go all the way up to this. We're going to scan this thing. Going to try and find where it went to. Here we go. It's image number 5, but I believe it's random, so you may not be able to find it where I found it. Just keep clicking on the random hidden emails until you find the right one. Okay, before we do anything else, we're going to go to Osgood, and we are going to send the Louvre blue box to make sure that is sent so we don't miss it. So that's the second Doctor clue sent. Time. Okay, this is going to be our first clue. So what you want to do is write this down, Shark 1747, but don't worry, I've written it down here, so you will know later on when you need to put it out. It's very, very simple. You'll find out. You don't need to write it down if you're following this guide fully. Next, we are going... Oh, went too far. We're going to click somebody special. Shows that he was married, or Lawrence was married to this woman. And we're just going to basically send all the clues that we have right now. And it literally doesn't matter at this point what you put for the chat. The story will continue on as it's supposed to. As I said earlier, I am trying to play this through in the way that the game intends. But I am going to make sure that you guys don't miss anything. Because nobody likes having to do second playthroughs. Okay, before we do anything, we're just going to double check. See, we're doing that. We're still doing that. So we're fine so far. Okay, back to the main screen. We are now going to... I'm just going to double check. Ah, yes. Right, now we have to report her missing. So, hang on. Browser. No, hang on. It's in the email. My apologies. Right. So, we did scan that, but we didn't go to here. Okay. So, we know missing since the 17th. Because that's when he went missing in the text message on the phone. So 17th of the 2nd, 21. We know that the address is 71 Timber Street. And in case you're wondering where we get these information, I will tell you. The age of disappearance is going to be 45. Now she says this in one of the text messages that they sent, but I'm not going to go back to that. It's just why I scrolled us down. Brown hair, female sex, and then search. It will come up as Nat. There we go. When it comes up, this should be a clue. There we go. So that's that clue. We're going to go back to Osgood. We're going to scan that in and send it to her. So at this point we are just going to do a quick achievement check. You should be at 7 of 16, 270 gamer score. If you are, we'll carry on. If you're not, you've missed something. Okay, go back to the main menu. We are now going to check West Drumlins. You see, it's not going to let us do that, so we're going to pull out of that, and it's going to break our phone temporarily. I believe we have a jump scare here, so just be careful. Yeah, see, there you go. There's a jump scare. Okay, back to the gallery. Yeah, we still can't click it. So chats, we're going to check up on Sally Sparrow again. We're going to see her new text thing. I'm going to pull all the way back, and we're going to go see Mr. Flint's new text message. Now we need to play the audio recording for it to detect the clue. Once we've done that, we're going to click the bottom left, scan it, and we're going to come back. We're going to check Oscar Huang text messages. I hope I've pronounced that correctly. And once we've done that, we are going to pull back. We are then going to go to the mail. Now, make note of this. Canley Wallers, it's a clue, so we scroll down to Rani's email and we scan it in. There we go, clue found. We're going to see the supports, and we've read that, but we're going to ignore that. Okay, so what we are now going to do is we are now going to go to Osgood and report these clues. Here's our second number call. Watcher 9327. So write that down. But if you want to play along at home, but you won't need to. I will give you the code later on. Okay. Answer this call. If I recall correctly, you don't get to... you're not able to decline that call.
I was devastated to hear about your wife, Natalie, I believe her name is. Or was. It does rather prove my point. That you should end your fixation with my property, Wester Drumlins. I've been a patient man, Harry. Throughout all your scaremongering and, let's be frank, your threats. But I've instructed my lawyers, Derbyshire and Mills, to seek a restraining order against you. Your obsession with my property must cease forthwith. That's just something you have to face. Incidentally, my contractors have reported seeing a figure on the grounds of WD on several occasions. I think we both know it's you. Naughty, naughty. So I've upgraded the property security, and you would be ill-advised to go on another one of your snooping expeditions. Call it a day, Mr. Nightingale. It is over. I don't want you within a stone's throw of Wester Drumlins.
Okay, all's good. Okay, so our next task is to go to the gallery, Wester Drumlins, and we need to put this image together of the Weeping Angel. So then what you want to do is go through all 9 images, and what is going to happen is when you come off this image with the B button, we can scan this, by the way, we can rescan it I should say, and we will press the B button and you're going to get a jump scare. Click Osgood. So you need to do this exactly the way that I do it, otherwise the game will soft lock. This segment of the game is broken, and you need to be lucky that it doesn't crash or soft lock. If it does soft lock, just dashboard and come back in. And what will happen is when you come back in, you'll just have to go to the gallery and put together the Weeping Angel corrupted picture again. It seems to be random when it soft locks. The game is very, very broken in this area. So yeah, but anyway, you must have this conversation with Osgood. So once you said that, press the Y button. We are going to go to the chats. We are going to go to Mo. We're going to scroll up. There it is. Press the delete, and we're going to start to it. Now the angel is going to keep scrolling you up and down. So make note of what happens, which way the text scrolls. You can get rid of these pop-ups. You don't need to press the X, so don't worry about that. That'll save you a bit of time. Click the delete thing again. There we go, and that is deleted. So now we're going to go to Osgood again. You must have this conversation. Click the delete button is glitching. Again, you must have this conversation. Okay, press the home button. This time we're going to go to the browser. We're going to click into the unknown and we want to click the moth. Click cube. Click no. Click I have my own path. Scroll down. Find a glitch. Click the delete thing. And we're going to keep doing this. It's going to keep giving you pop-ups, so take your time when you're deleting it. Each time you do need to press the delete thing again, so you get like the red hexagons on the side. Click I'm feeling fine. Proceed. Each time a pop-up comes up, you need to press the delete thing again. Okay, that's 2. We now need to go into the gallery. We're going to go till death do us part. We're going to click the 5th image. And here, do not spam the A button because the game will softlock. Every time it goes to a different picture, just press B and then come back to image number 5. Again, the game softlocks very, very easily here. The game does not like it when you back out, when it's trying to do something. So yeah, just be very, very careful. Right, the final one is in the email, and it is the Find Me email. There you go. And it will randomise the email, so you do need to find them. But once that's done, you see we've deleted all 4. And we go back to the desktop thing. You notice there is a weeping angel in the background now. Keep pressing delete until you can. There we go, and it's deleted. You must do that in that exact order. Any other order, and the game will softlock. So again, if anything softlocks, dashboard and come back in. I want to make it clear that if Osgood has to take over and save your phone, you will not be able to get the happy ending achievement. Or happily ever after achievement. So you must do that correct first time in exactly the order that I did it. So, moving on. So we're going to upload the angel picture again. I believe we've already done this, but we're going to upload it again anyway, just to be sure. Okay. Now, we want to go to the gallery. You notice we can now go on the downloads. So if we click that, that is the 3rd Doctor clue. So scan it. That scene was actually in a Doctor Who episode. Okay. And what we're going to do is we're just going to watch this corrupted video. We're going to press B on it and send that as a corrupted video file to Osgood, but first we will send that Doctor Who clue first. So flying phone box, send that first. That is the third Doctor Who clue. Okay, next we're going to upload this corrupted video. Okay, so we're going to go home, we're going to go to the chats. We're going to go to Natasha's new thing. We are just going to scroll down because there's nothing in it that we actually need to do. Going to go to Mr. Flint. And we're going to load this up. We have that link. We don't need to click it, but just for completionist sake, we'll click it just to so that yes, it's gone to that article. Okay, next we are going to go back to the dashboard, then go to the mail. Okay. So, you'll see that this is a clue, so we're going to scan it before we click the open link. Now, notice this phone number here, extension 1034. That is something that we will need to use in a moment. Notice also the date, the 23rd of February. Thanks for dropping by again today. Click the link. See, we can't download it anymore. So we will need to go to Osgood. Click the email. Okay, so we have the phone number. Oh. We have the phone number. Let's just double check that we can we actually ring her? No, we can't. So we do actually need the phone number. Okay, so the phone number is 0207946 0827. And when it's called, it's going to do some robotic crap that we don't need.
You have reached the Metropolitan
So
Archive,
click that on the dial pad and then press 3.
If you are looking for an introduction to the Met Archive, please press 1. For general inquiries, please press 2. For research assistance, please press 3.
3.
Having trouble finding what
There
you're
we go.
looking for?
Right.
Feel free to submit a request or query, and one of our administrators.
Okay, so we need the extension number, which is
If you've already made a
1034,
request or have a search in progress, and you'd like to
and
make
that'll
a
be
call following the
this
chat,
phone will do a
please dial
tone.
the 4-digit extension number of the person you
So
would
get
like
on the
to
dial
speak
pad
to
ready.
to the tone. Otherwise, press 0 to return to the main menu.
There's the tone. 1034.
You have dialed the extension number of Quincy Marguerite. Please hold while we try to connect you. Hello, Marguerite speaking, Records Administrator. How may I help you? Hello? Hello? Give me a moment. I have your number right here. Text you in a bit.
Okay, so call will end. She'll get a text. Respond with this exact thing. Sorry, I've got a problem with the file that you sent me. Last week. It was good to meet and chat with you in your office. Yep, the old video footage. Click, my computer died and I lost the file. Sorry. Store the link so you can use it again. Click, thanks so much. You asked about something else as well, something about a blue telephone box. I may have found something. Go, can you give that to me too? Of course. A colleague found some records, la-di-da-di-da-di-da. Download from the old link and you should get the photo. You get 90G Master Persuader. Click open. Download. Go away, Osgood, I'm busy. Anyway, it will download and you'll see we get 2 files. So here's where the story is, the whole thing, you'll see it.
For Lawrence Nightingale of London, England. There should be more instructions attached to the bulletin. Hi, Larry. So nice to be able to say that again. I'm in Kansas, 1928. The day Herbert Hoover wins the US election. Though no one knows that. I'm staying at the old Denslow farm, which is lovely, full of great people. God, I miss you so much. Every single thing. I mean, I'm fine. Don't worry. One minute I was in London, my time, our time. The next second, I'm in Times Square, 1926. It was like life on Mars without Johnson. It was so great. But people only remember Philip Glenister because Gene Hunt was so... Oh, because he sat in the stupid toilets about telly. That was always our thing. You better not be schlepping around conventions with someone else now, by the way. Unless it's Sally. Sally. Could you move it closer, please? I know it sounds stupid, but I was always jealous of the thing you two had. I mean, the angel thing. That's not why I finally snuck off to restaurant mates. Honestly, I was trying to help. Don't know how, but... Anyway, as I was leaving, that was when this, like, damaged statue touched me and... Zap. I think Wi-Fi audition our bedroom? Try 1928. I'm sorry I didn't believe you when you told me how dangerous it was. I pawned all the jewellery I was wearing, made some pretty shrewd moves in the market. Always knew my degree in American history would come in useful. Call me Natasha Gecko. Actually, don't. Makes me sound like your pet is. And I mentioned that I miss you. Every single day. Oh, not all my jewellery. The ring of glee. Till death us do part. I didn't mention anything about weeping angels. Henry, what's wrong?
Okay, so what you're going to do now is report that to Osgood, and that will give you an achievement, or rather we're going to scan it. 90G. Now here's the 4th Doctor Who Doctor entrance. Scan this at the bottom right. This is a first edition of Bleak House by Charles Dickens. So that is a clue. So we're going to go to Osgood, and that clue must be sent first. Because if you don't, you will very likely miss the ability to get the achievement. So before sending a message from Natasha, send phone box on Bleak House. That will give you the achievement, not your average police box. Found all photos of the TARDIS hidden throughout the game, so it was 4, not 6. So, fantastic news. Okay. Now we send the message from Natasha. Okay, so we're going to check the chats just to make sure that we don't miss anything. Click this one, scroll all the way down. Same for Natasha. That is all the emails, so we're going to go to the gallery. We're going to click this gallery, and notice this is my Doctor, David Tennant. This is the one where just after Eccleston he started doing Doctor Who, and David Tennant was perfect, absolutely perfect. Anyway, we have these 5 voice and video clips. Once you've done those, I'm not going to record them because it's a lot of waste of time. You'll see it, so play all 5, and when you've done that, we will continue. Okay, once you've watched the 5th one, it will be a clue. So you have that clue. Press the B button. Now watch the Doctor. This is my Doctor, the best Doctor.
Don't even blink.
Blink and you're dead. Fast, faster you can believe. Turn back. Don't look away, and don't blink. Good luck.
Good luck.
That is also a clue. So scan that. Right, gonna go to Osgood, and we're gonna upload the Don't Blink clip first. The cheeky green one with impractical footwear. Oh yes. Now we're going to upload that, which will give us an achievement, 90G for Lawrence's plan. We're going to do an achievement check. You should be at 14 of 16, which is 780 and of 1000. Angel 5801, mark that down, Angel 5801, but you don't need to if you're playing along at home and following this guide 100%, because I will mark them in when they need to be done. Remember, just all the chat that I'm doing, although I don't believe these chat conversations actually matter with what you're saying, like with what you respond to Osgood with. There we go. When you get the chance, press the connect Wi-Fi button. Okay, first off, that's not body camo 1 because it's not on her body.
Are you streaming my body cam speed?
Where are you right now?
Scooby-Doo's house?
What?
West of Drummond. I just finished installing the exterior cameras. I've done some of the inside ones, but I still need to...
Have to get out of there now.
I was the unit operative for 5 years. I think I can handle a spooky old house. Hey, do you know that there's a statue of the owner in the basement?
Are you sure?
Still here.
That isn't a statue. Listen to me. You're going to be okay. Just don't...
She was going to say, don't blink.
Who is that? Who are you?
Uh-oh. Wrong question.
What's the right question?
Where are you?
Where are you?
And then your friend said
But you shouldn't
you shouldn't
blink.
and you're going to be okay. She was only half right.
Well, Aisha's gone. Back to the 1950s, most likely. Anywho,
Flint here. I have some excellent news for you. Something that'll put a smile on your face. I am dead. Or as good as. The agents are using Flint's consciousness to communicate. Because we wanted to say thank you for being so slow and so incompetent you couldn't even stop Flint's work on Western Rumblings. That work has allowed one of our number to free the angels trapped in the cellar. They're regaining their strength, and very soon they will be as right as rain. Your planet will become our larder. And I wanted you to know I will not forget how you tried to stop us. I will find you. Send you back to a time when Earth was devoid of life. That shall be your eternal prison. Just think of me as your guardian angel. See you soon.
okay then. So we're going to press the Y button. We're going to go to the chat. Mr. Flint sent a photo. This is going to be a clue. So we're going to scan that. Going to go to Osgood. That is not how retinal scanners work. So this is the point of no return. If you haven't scanned the 4 Doctor Who images that I've shown you in this guide, at this point, the moment you upload Flint's Bad Side is the moment of no return. You cannot come back, you cannot scan anything else. So make sure you are at 14 of 16 and 780 of 1000 before you do this upload. If you are at 14 of 16 and 780 of 1000, you may proceed. So we're going to upload. Go active.
Jealous of her as well?
I would only wish death on my worst enemy.
Stronger. Almost ready.
And unfortunately for you, you're my worst enemy.
What's the time, Mrs. Wolf?
I need to get something from outside the house, but I'm afraid... Actually, I could just leave it there. I'm afraid you're going to have to get me out of here.
Okay. So we go through this conversation. Okay, so remember we got all these number code station phone calls. This is where we are going to be putting on one. Here's the 4th one. Joker 9226. Okay, so you would want to write that down. Click Osgood, click the cameras, and then for Shark, the code is 1747. We're going to click on that, and we're going to zoom in on the house. There we go, that window. We're going to back out. We're going to click Watcher, and then the code is 9327. We're going to click on Watcher, and we're going to be watching that window there. We're going to click on the Angel, and the Angel number is 5801. Once that's on, we're going to again point it at the front window. Then we're going to go to Joker, and we're going to go 9226. We're going to click that, and we're going to have a jump scare any moment, so just be warned of that. There you go. Going to see Flint. I just had to delete you. Click that, and we're going to start deleting him. He's going to start putting his chat thing up. Oops. This is where it tries to turn you to stone as well, so you need to do this relatively quickly. This is pretty much the last time we will have to do anything major to get the happy ending. There we go, that's done. Your world is ours. No! I'm going to click connect. And I believe this is just clipping until the end now.
Come on, come on. No, I love The doctor wants to be afraid isn't just about not being frightened. It's being afraid and doing what you have to do anyway. It's good to know because right now I am very, very afraid. We have to do this. Okay. I know now. Oh, why is it always the cellar? It's the cellar. From the Latin, solarium, meaning the place where monsters hide. It's not really, sorry. It's a distraction technique. Maybe I'll get off the doctor. The trouble is, no one else is.
If you're trying to scare me, you're doing a terrific job.
Sister Joseph, your sister, your good Joseph, a child.
She's no angel, which is why I actually quite like her.
Oh, you've been around time travel, haven't you, Katrina?
She likes to go out though. Nightclubs, bars.
Also, you're a large child.
I'm more of a library girl myself. But we did go to the odd disco together.
Strong energy makes this angel's nice and strong.
Never liked the loud music.
Strong enough to
But I always loved...
consume your world.
my phone! I think we just saved the planet with a disco ball. Oh, that is so the Doctor.
Okay, guess we do need to do something, so we talk to Osgood. Never understood why the angels just couldn't be destroyed.
I'd best be off. Just one last message from Osgood. She said if you ever fancy working with her again, well, all you've got to do is pick up the phone. Literally. Oh, about Larry, my old friend. I really hope he's going to be happy as, well, happy as Larry. I'm not sure what happens to him next. I don't know everything. Where did they put him at? See ya.
So we do need to wait for the credits to run out. We cannot skip the credits, but at the moment you should be at 9/10 of 1000.
If I don't make it and you find these messages, you know the drill.
And here's the bonus, the happy ending thing.
Blink.
Nothing. Just thought I heard something out back.
I'll go check.
No, you stay there, Miss Natasha.
Hiya. Sorry to bother you. Is this the old Daniel farm?
That will be your happy ending achievement, not e.g. happily or happy ever after. There's the 1000G, as you can see. There's all the successful things that we did. Again, that was the 1000G. Thank everybody for watching. If it helps, spread it around to other people who've got this game. Thank you everybody for watching. See you soon.